Good morning. Hello, hello. I'm Christy Kasholov with the Global Keto Connection, and this morning we are going to make oatmeal. So in the keto world, we make oatmeal because we don't have oatmeal. And the reason we don't eat oatmeal is because oatmeal is extremely high in carbs. So although it is one of the healthiest whole grain foods, it's 14 carbs per half cup, and therefore it just doesn't fit in to our keto life where we normally stay at 20 net carbs or below. So instead of eating oatmeal, we eat oatmeal, and it's putting everything in that is just as delicious, extremely healthy, lots of fiber for little to no carbs. This batch that I'm going to make is good for 5 servings, and each serving is 2 net carbs. And I will pin the recipe. I found this recipe on simplyfunketo.com, I think. But I'll pin it. I'll pin it so you can go to it. But it's really good. I've been making it for a while. And I figured since Catherine did her keto like cream of wheat porridge yesterday, that I would show you how to go ahead and make the oatmeal as well. So we start off with 2 cups of unsweetened almond milk or unsweetened coconut milk. I'm using coconut milk because I like to have that extra sweet flavor inside of my oatmeal, my hot cereal. So you're just going to pour that into the pan. And then you can go ahead and start adding all of the ingredients right away. So we're going to pour in a 1/4 cup of ground flaxseed. This is what mine looks like. And this is the bag that I get. Mind you, I'm in Switzerland, but I do have some friends that live in Switzerland that are in this group. So just in case they want to know what I'm using. Then you will use a 1/2 cup of unsweetened coconut, shredded coconut. And this is the one I'm able to find here. And then we're going to put in 3 tablespoons of chia seeds. And just dump that right in. A teaspoon of cinnamon, and we're going to do 2 tablespoons of, in the States you would probably use hemp hearts. These are the like hemp heart seeds that I use. So 2 tablespoons of this, and this has really good source of fat as well. So if you don't want your fats that high, you can go ahead and leave it out. But it is good for you, and I would suggest putting it in. So then you're going to stir up everything. So you have your 2 cups of unsweetened milk. You can choose almond, you can choose coconut. You have your 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, your 1/2 cup of shredded unsweetened coconut, 3 tablespoons of chia seeds, a 1/4 cup of ground flaxseed, 1/2 cup of, I almost forgot them because they weren't sitting in front of me, 1/2 cup of chopped almonds and pecans. And I actually had run out, so I substituted the difference with some sliced almonds, which you can do as well. This is your oatmeal, so you can actually put in whatever you want. Use whatever seeds or nuts you have on hand, but keep them healthy. So for this, sticking with the pecans and the almonds is your better choice. So I'm just going to pour that in there as well. This is how we're looking. Hopefully I don't spill it out trying to show you. And so as it's heating up, you just keep stirring and it thickens. The chia seeds especially, they become plump and they're good as a thickening process. So, and the flax gives you that delicious flavor. I mean, if you were to put a couple tablespoons, at least a tablespoon, in your coffee, for example, of the flaxseed, it literally tastes like a cream of wheat. At least to me it does. And it's really good. So you put that in here and that gives it that extra just delicious flavor. Now you can also add sweetener. I would suggest cooking this up, getting it thick, getting it off the stove but where it's still warm, and add your sweetener then. Because as you are on your keto journey and the further along that you go, your sweetness level changes, your taste buds change. Some of the recipes that I've made and that I've made before with the same level of sweetness, they were perfect before, and I'm noticing recently that they just seem a little too sweet. So I'm starting to lessen the amount of sweetener that I use. But otherwise, you can add a tablespoon of sweetener and like whatever you used to put in your oatmeal before. Like, did you put in brown sugar? Were you a person that put in brown sugar? You can put in brown sugar sweetener. They have that. Or you can even use like a tablespoon of sugar-free maple syrup or sugar-free caramel syrup, whatever like flavor that you want to put into this. The caramel syrup here that I get actually tastes similar to like the maple syrup, and the maple syrup has the bad sweeteners in it, like the maltodextrin and stuff, so I will not buy that one. But the caramel one that they have doesn't have that in there. It has the good sweetener, like the xylitol. So it is starting to get nice and thick. As you can see, it's getting that nice clumpy oatmeal texture. So now that I'm almost to the end, I think I'm going to go ahead and add in, I like the brown sugar, and so I have sweetener, because of course we don't eat sugar, bad for you. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a tablespoon of the brown sweetener. I found this one. Absolutely love it. And I'll add in the tablespoon, oops, I grabbed the wrong one, of stevia. And that should be good. And I'll just mix that in. It's going to give me that extra little bit of sweetness, because I love my hot cereal sweet, but if you don't, you can just leave it out. Oh, look at that. That looks good. See that? That's oatmeal. Or shall I say, notemeal. Okay, so you just keep stirring till you get the notemeal consistency that you like. I pretty much like this. So I'm going to take it off the stove and let it cool. Now again, I said it was 5 servings. So you can choose to divide it in little containers however you want. You can use little mason jars, which are really cute, and keep them in the refrigerator and have one every day. They're good in the refrigerator for about a week. You can even freeze them. So if you think that you're going to have maybe 1 or 2 today, then freeze the rest and take them out the day before, and then you've got yourself some oatmeal. You can eat it cold. I've eaten it cold. It's good. I've even mixed it with a little Greek yogurt, plain yogurt, to flavor my yogurt. And so that's really good. I also, when I have yogurt, I will save and wash the containers. And so you can even fill it, the 5 servings, you know, fill a little container, put it in the fridge. The 5 servings are half a cup each. So it's 5 half-cup servings, and again, it's for 2 net carbs. So I hope that you make it. I hope that you like it. Post in the comments what you thought of it, and have a great morning. Thank you, everybody.